Hi, your girl here, Alicia from Reset Real Estate. Just creating another video to kind of enlighten my viewers on the whole process of purchasing a property, what to look for, what happens in the process, and how to be educated. So I will first suggest to everyone to go to the first time home buyers class. They do have multiple first time home buyers class, multiple different private agency that do offers the first time home buyer class. It is usually free and it is usually an entire day long. It could start as early as 9 a.m. and go as far as 4 p.m. And many of these first time home buyers, they do programs or agencies. They do give you a certification at the end of the day or of the course. They consider it a course, so to speak. And this you could use to get funding. So let me explain that. So when you go to the first time home buyer class, they literally walk you through to the entire process of how to get yourself ready for purchase, what to look for, how you go about doing it. So they'll tell you you need to have your credit up and running. They will tell you that if you start the process, you're not supposed to take out anything while you're going through the buying process because it will affect your deal or your contract and your credit as well. They will also tell you how you need to get your inspection done. It need to tell you how you get your lenders and how you pick a lender, and it also talk about the realtor and the role of the realtor and how the realtor help you or not help you or so forth. So I will suggest to everyone who is going to do a purchase, and a purchase is a big price tag to be informed about, and it's a big price tag to take on a whole as a purchase. And it would be best you get educated enough so you'll be able to make better decisions. You'll know what the process entails, especially if this is your first time. So at the first time home buyers class, they will teach you all of that. And some of these programs, they do offer grants. Those grants they will do based again on your income, and some of them is based on your poverty line. So poverty line meaning how much income you have coming in your home, as well as your size of your family. That's how they determine how much you will get, as so to speak, as a grant. Some of these grants are not supposed to be paid back, or they don't ask you to pay it back, and there are stipulations. Some of the stipulations may be that you have to live in the property for 5 years or 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. There are different stipulations. There are stipulations that you may not be able to sell that property in a certain time frame. But these grants could go towards your closing costs, and they usually work out awesome. Now, they usually give you a certificate, and they give you the certificate because they want to make sure that the persons that they are giving these funding have the knowledge, and they did go into the program, they have the knowledge, and so they know what you're doing in the buying process. Some of these persons too, after you finish the class, they do say they are a source of information, so you could always reach out to them as well. Now, as the realtor, my goal is not just to put you in any property or to just get a commission. That's not my goal. I want to make sure my clients are, first of all, educated on the process, but also satisfied with whatever purchase they decide to do, because this will be their forever home. They will grow their family in. It may be something that is passed on to their children. Some persons do go in real estate for investment purposes to make an income. So it has to make sense for whatever lifestyle a person may choose. And as a realtor, I make my client get the option to make the final decision as to what they want to pay, what are their necessities, because some persons may prefer a particular school zone, some persons may prefer a particular area, some persons may prefer a certain community. They want to be gated because the gated community does offer lawn care. They may offer internet, they may offer cable capability, they may offer security. Some persons may not like the gated community because they have a lot of restrictions. And also some of these gated community, well, the most of them, if not the majority of them, do have a HOA fee, and that's a homeowner association fee that you have to pay. And these homeowner association fees are paid sometime monthly, sometime quarterly, and sometime yearly. And these homeowner association fees also are very important, just like your mortgage. If you don't pay them, they could also put a lien against your property. At the first time home buyer class, they also give you those information as well, that you should pay attention to these associations and corporations. Some persons like to rather be in condos, and condos does have condominium fees. They do have corporation fees. They do have different rules and guidelines and stipulations that you have to follow, and they can be bearing some, but some persons like it. Again, my clients pick what they like. I work with them. Some may ask my opinion, but I will give a general synopsis. Now, on the real estate side of things, as the realtor, there are different things that we do. We will go ahead, I'll send you out properties. You'll look at the properties, let me know what you like. We'll take a day based on your schedule and your availability, and we'll go ahead and look at these properties. Once there's properties or a property that my client like, we will go ahead and we'll put in what is called a contract. Once that contract is going, within 3 days, and it is accepted, because the seller has to accept it. Once it is accepted, we do what is called an executed contract, and within 3 days, the earnest money needs to be delivered to escrow. Escrow is just where they keep the money, and when at the end of everything, that money is dispersed to whoever it needs to disperse to. All right. In the contract, we will ask for inspection time frame, and inspection is expected to be done within 1 to 10 days. Usually they are calendar days. And sometimes in the contract, we could stipulate not calendar days, but business days. Within 7 to 14 days, the lender will order what is called an appraiser or an appraisal, and we will get the home assessed. Basically, title will do their search. As well, there will be survey ordered if needed. And then we'll go ahead and shop for homeowners insurance to get different quotes and stuff like that, because we need to secure insurance for the property in order to close the deal. In around day 20, there's a title commitment and the survey arrive. And we do get anything cleared on the title is now done. So clear any title issues, that is done within day 20 thereabout. In about day 30, the lender issues a mortgage commitment or conditional improvement and send any final documents to the underwriter immediately. So those are sent to underwriting within about day 30. In between day 35 to day 40, we do get the clear to close from the lender, and then we get a closing disclosure that is sent to the buyer at least 3 business days before closing. All right, within 3 to 5 business days, we do what is called, we set up utilities to be switched. So we go ahead and discuss how utilities will be switched by closing, and confirm movers, changing address, and wire instruction that is also sent within those time frame. Within 24 hours before closing, we do what is called a final walkthrough through the property to confirm the home is in the agreed upon conditions. On closing day, we will go ahead, the buyer will go ahead, sign closing documents, wire transfer is completed as well, and we'll get the key and we'll do what is called a celebration. I hope, guys, this enlightened you a little bit on the buying process. feel free to reach out to your girl. My name is Alicia. I can be reached at 954-297-7527. I'm licensed for the entire state of Florida. Thank you.